Is this more bad news for Harry and Meghan in a seemingly never-ending bad news, well, plethora, shall we say? After that book released by Tom Bower and seemingly setbacks with their Netflix stuff, they were hoping for an autumn of perhaps less discontent. But are bad things simply just attached to the one-time royals? Let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. By the way, I hope you're keeping well, whatever you're doing, and also thanks for your comments about the cost of living crisis. Over here, by the way, I don't know if it's the same where you're living, but apparently there's an influx now of people all trying to make their own products, you know, everything from butter, jams, bread, all that sort of stuff, all the staple stuff. Didn't our people before us, though, all do it better? You know, when you think about it, you know, I'm sure your grandmother, your great-grandmother all made delicious tasting bread and jams, which they normally went out picking for the berries themselves, didn't they? Everything was done in a more organic earth way than we are now, and apparently, you know, we're all supposed to be living better. I don't know about you, though. I saw a thing on YouTube the other day and it said, you just need these 2 ingredients to make this delicious dessert. And I thought, ooh, sounds great. Tuned in, suddenly there were 12 ingredients and it took about 15 minutes. I lost interest. I thought, oh no, it is easier to buy it from the shop, isn't it? Don't you dare look at me like, oh Neil, you should make an effort. We all do that, don't we? I like buying something from the shop like a pizza base, you know, one of those cheap ones, and just putting your own ham and mushrooms and pineapple and stuff on it. Far tastier than the ones you buy. There's a money saving tip, you see. Don't buy an expensive pizza, just put your own toppings on. Works out a lot cheaper in the end. Back as ever though to your breaking roll story of the day. This story, you see, is fascinating in itself, and I don't mean this cruelly, but it has been a never-ending backlash of negative PR, all brought on by themselves, some might say, for Harry and Meghan. I mean, even the latest UN speech thing just, well, it was a disaster, wasn't it? You know, somebody of his calibre would never have had to attend a room so, you know, sparsely attended. I mean, just his name alone would have ensured a full house. And as you can imagine, as we told you, they want to know why and how that could have gone wrong. It's quite simple. People are fed up of being lectured and hectored by people who are, you know, multimillionaires telling us where we're going wrong, all the while taking private jets. Doesn't bode well, does it? Unlike, of course, Prince William, who does take private jets, let me point out, and helicopters. He's not totally immune to this stuff. But what is interesting is his now private charity, Earthshot, is doing incredibly well. And as we now know, it's going over to the United States towards the end of this year, kicking off in Boston. I was lucky enough to attend it last year at Alexandra Palace in North London. Spectacular night. You know, I have to say, I don't agree with it all. You know, a lot of it is, to me, a little bit, shall we say, you know, a little bit right on. Let's just be kind, shall we? But, you know, I can see the good points in it. You know, we do have to look at the planet. We do have to look at exactly how we're treating the earth. After all, you know, it's not just us who are going to be here, is it? It's people in front. But now, of course, Harry and Meghan have got a big setback simply because, as I told you, lots of famous people will want to be associated when Catherine and William arrive in Boston, and ahead of all of that as well. Now, I've been told on very good authority, and as ever, we have to say exclusively here, that the Obamas would be thrilled to attend this event. Now, this has really got to hurt Harry and Meghan, and when I say thrilled to attend, put that down as will be attending, right? And because it's got to hurt Harry and Meghan, because as we know, Meghan Markle herself really admires and looks up to Michelle Obama, a self-made woman, you know, who's done incredibly well for herself, has also got a brand new book out towards the end of this year as well, and no doubt will be pushing hard on marketing and publicity. The reason why we're told that they've cooled on Harry and Meghan is simply that Oprah Winfrey interview. And when you think for the Obamas to go out against that is a big thing, because they're also chummy with Oprah Winfrey. As we saw, she got an invite to his birthday party while the two ex-royals didn't. So as William and Catherine storm the United States with all the right celebrities by their side, no doubt taking in many accolades to follow, and more importantly, all of those column inches, media onslaught and positive digital reporting, it's going to be a very tough sell for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moving forward to sell his memoir, which is also associated directly as the same publisher with Michelle Obama. Seemingly though, Michelle and Barack Obama hold a very soft and dear spot for our wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen. In fact, Michelle said that she is the most inspirational woman she has ever met. What ringing endorsement. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.